world of creation. What will
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Weezy the Legend, SwerveKnightzEnt. I hope you like the new intro, and you know I'm back, right? So you know that means I'm gonna talk more shit. You know that means I got a lot of fucking say now, right? So I just want to sit there and give a big shout out to my team, a big shout out to my boy the Slipknot Kid for not only doing a great job on my new intros, but to sit there and actually do a job while it was rushed. So I'm going to give a big shout out to him for that, and I highly do appreciate that, and I always respect your skill. And thank you for being part of the team. With that being said, I'm back. I know what the fuck y'all saying. Oh my god, this fat nigga's been talking shit how he want to be a YouTuber and he want to be all controversial and shit. And mind you, now this fat nigga want to go into hibernation, and now we got to deal with waffles all day. I'm sorry, I was slipping. That doesn't mean I wasn't paying attention. I was chilling in the cut, watching everybody go back and forth, watching the beef with Avery and Lewis, watch the whole shit with Dan and Lewis. The only reason why I've actually stopped being under hibernation because I was going to come back while April 1st comes around. A fan decides to hit me up, and a fan goes, yo, once again, somebody mentions you and compares you to the Silent Enigma. And not only that, but they say that you do a bad version of the Silent Enigma. I got tight. Like, that shit flared me the fuck up, because it's not even the fact about me compared to this fucking dweeb. It's the fact of the matter is that I know his backstory. I know how he got famous. I know how he is off camera. Not personally, but from what I hear. And he's not real. All that shit talking, he's just an angry vlogger. And he's just another dweeb that gets thrown in garbage cans when he went to school. He's not real. Like, he's not tough. Like, I don't understand. Because he said, fuck Konami. And because he said, these cards is whack. And because he said people is fucking idiots and douchebags and all this other fucking dumb shit. Suddenly now he paved the way for every single motherfucker that want to do a video that's rated R. This motherfucker did not pave the way for nobody. But I'm not going to try to pull no skeletons out of his closet yet. My whole shit is that everybody that's watching out there, I'm my own man. I'm my own man the same way on and off camera. You know what I'm saying? I talk bullshit. I get turned up. You're right for almost anything. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not phony and I'm not fake. I'm not no poser. I'm not no poser for y'all niggas. YouTube doesn't pay me enough for me to pull an act on this bullshit. Now that we got, you know, the Silent Enigma out of the way, you know, Waffles, you know, he's not funny. You know, I give it to Dan for trying. Saying that hillbilly shit, it made me laugh. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, it made me laugh. It made me laugh more than Waffle shit for the last fucking year. It made me laugh more than the fucking YugiTube Awards. And how many videos did he do? Like, literally, I watched his channel. His shit is garbage. Now, Dan comes on and Dan does a hillbilly shit, and I felt it pretty fucking entertaining. But Waffles, yo, you corny, bro. Give this shit up. Don't come back ever. Just say you want to quit YugiTube and hang it. My last fucking target is none other than Victor fucking Santana. Now, Victor Santana wasn't on my radar. I just didn't like him because he kept winning off of bullshit, off of luck and everything else, and he swore he was the motherfucking greatest. Till he crossed the line and crossed me. And that's something you just don't fucking do. We was at a locals that I go play at. He was playing against somebody that was playing with Boujins, which is the deck that Victor now is playing. The guy literally picked up the deck yesterday and said, hey, I'm going to play this for the tournament. And I guess Victor felt a certain type of way that I was laughing at the fact that he lost. But mind you, I know you're probably saying, oh my god, but my nigga, but you started, but you was laughing at him. He knows since the beginning I've always laughed at him. Since the beginning, I didn't want him to fucking win. Since that YCS, when my teammate, my twin, was right next to me, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this nigga Victor Santana. And Victor Santana came right behind me. And I was like, and so what? Since then, even before that, this motherfucker, his broken ass accent got me tight since then. What pushed me further was the fact is that when somebody asks you to respect where the fuck, you know, you're playing your locals at, don't disrespect them. He wanted to keep on going. And me, I get tight. You know, I get tight because, you know what I'm saying, I'm respecting the dude, and it's like, yo, why you keep going? So I got tight, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, fight. He folded. call me a bully because I wanted to fight him, even though I knew he had no hand skills at all. Even though I knew that, even though I knew he was gonna take the origami shit, I knew it. If y'all know Victor Santana, every player that comes to play him, that whether they show their skills and not playing meta decks, or even so the fact that they're not consistently going to YCSs, but their skill level is superior to his, he will still wish to badger them and badmouth them and continue on just disrespecting them. Not even the fact that he disrespecting them on a level as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, he disrespects them as a level as a human being, as they're beneath him, and people tolerate it, and multiple people wanted to fight him. And multiple people was like, you know, it's not worth it. But me, it's not going to be too much effort. I'll take the nigga outside, so when you talk shit, I'll fatten his lip, and we call it a day. And it's a lesson learned. So I got called everything from being petty, to me being a bully, to me all this shit, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck Victor Santana. Fuck what the fuck he plays. And fuck me playing bougie. You know, understand that I use his name as entertainment. He is a nothing. He is a nobody. Granted, he was successful at having a whole bunch of feature matches, but never going to day 2. Granted, he was sitting there famous for always winning at Mel's, but never going anywhere else. Granted, he was the fastest one to sit there and get his ass whooped by my boy Jones playing infirmities. The loudest nigga talking shit. But when pro players like fucking Philip Pena come through the fucking room, he's quiet. He's church quiet. I'm talking about grandma drawers type fucking quiet. My nigga, like the nigga is silencio. What happened? That nigga bust your ass. What happened? You fold. That nigga folds all the time. He don't go to Nebulous popping that shit. He don't go to Get Their Games popping that shit. He don't go nowhere popping that shit. I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh player, bro. You're a Yu-Gi-Oh player. You're supposed to be going to all these places and topping all these events. This is your job. You're supposed to be doing that. So for me not to do that, it's irrelevant. You consider yourself the best in the world, but nobody fucking knows you. You're that guy with the broken English and the tight ass shirts. You're the guy that everybody used to go to Michael Smith Grant and like, yo, why the fuck you got that nigga on your fucking team? You're that guy that played the same shit as Michael Smith Grant and still didn't get no airtime. Granted, you took home 3 extra time nights for 15-man tournaments. Granted, you go and you win these tournaments for granted, but you do nothing else. You do nothing else. You pull no weight nowhere, puto, at all. So how dare you want to try to fucking sit there, try to pull off somebody else's fucking caliber? What are you, stupid? Que tú no entiendes? You're a fucking bum, bro. That's what the fuck it is. Now I don't need to be a fucking Yu-Gi player. I don't need to prove myself. You want to know why? Because your actions prove it for me. All the players surrounding you knows it. Everybody that goes to your locals knows it. You're not good, and you're not recognized to be good when Vlad from Fordham is able to go to the finals with you. Where's the competition at? And when there is competition, you're nowhere. My nigga, you're nowhere to be found, bro. YCS Phillies coming up. ARGs happen. You always go around how much fucking money you have and how many kids you're putting through college. You always brag about that shit. You want to put your 3 houses up in DR and your beat up car that doesn't fucking go nowhere on the line. You willing to do all that shit, but then mind you, flake out because the nigga talk about, oh, I can't take you home, so you want to drop out of a fucking Edison Regionals pussy? For real though? Nah, man. Listen, bro. Do us a favor. Stop talking shit. Be humble. Go to Nebulous. Go anywhere else. Do what the fuck you gotta do. But stop talking shit and stop putting down other players. Because you know what the fuck is gonna happen every time you do that? I'm going to be there. And you know what's gonna happen every time I be there? I'm gonna put you in your place. That's it. And if you want to turn it up, always go outside. That's facts. But anyway, enough about me being a bully. I'm glad y'all still sitting there watching my channel. I'm glad y'all motherfuckers are still showing me love. Stay tuned for other shit. I got a brand new segment for y'all motherfuckers. Y'all gonna be surprised. Shit is gonna be crazy. But anyway, y'all, this is always the legend. I'm off this. Swerve.